Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is episode 7 of the Converted Podcast. You're in the right spot. We got a great show for you guys today. We're excited. I'm pumped up, man. I'm feeling good tonight. I'm Bill Schnickel from CTR.
And I'm Sal. In this week's episode, we have Raiders of the Lost Artichoke. We're going to talk about how to beat the summertime attendance boss and cleaning up the guild.
That sounds good, man. Sounds real good. Well, hey, listen, Sal.
Hey, Bill,
Well, no, go ahead. What's up?
I was going to ask you what have you been up to this week?
Man, I've been doing my thing, man. Just real life's been real busy.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to get my stuff going. It's like I got my things I got to do. Every week in game. Tuesday's my
Sure.
my day to get my LFRs done. Last week I banged out 4 LFRs on Tuesday.
Oh,
Four,
goodness.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, because I had to get it done, man. It's almost like I get that out of the way, then the rest of the week I can handle, do other stuff, heroic scenarios, all that kind of stuff. Speaking of which, have you done any of those yet?
Oh, my goodness, yes.
What'd you think?
The heroic scenarios?
Yeah. What'd you think?
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Well, okay. Everyone knows I'm a fan of scenarios.
Mhm.
I've been pretty vocal about this. I really like scenarios. I really like how DPS got some love with the scenarios. The scenarios, regular scenarios, are way too easy now.
Mhm.
We're way overgeared for them. And now they're harder. And I dig it. I dig it.
You're feeling it.
Well, I'm using my CC, right?
Hmm.
I'm using
What's
I'm using
CC?
all my totems.
Crowd control scenario?
CC?
What?
Yeah.
No.
You know what? I'm running. I'm an Ellie Chamois, and I've been running with another Ellie Chamois.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I know you're meant to run with 3 DPS, but I found that 2 DPS and a healer really works well with that.
I did one this week, man, and I was healing, discipline, and so I was doing some DPS too. But if I wasn't healing, there's no way we were finishing that scenario. It was rough. It was actually kind of rough. I'm not gonna lie to
There's
you.
a lot
Like,
of damage.
yeah.
And some people are bringing a tank too. But if you bring in a tank and a healer, you're not
No.
going to beat the time, the timed stuff. So
It's
we
either
still
a
have to
tank
get
and
through
2
it and learn it.
DPS or a healer and 2 DPS. You're not bringing a tank and healer.
I agree,
All right.
and I think if you have a class like a chamois
Mhm.
that's got some heals on it, it can be done
Mhm.
with the tank. But it can be done with 3 DPS if you figure out how to do it. But what we're doing is 2 LA chamois, and we're using our rock elemental, our earth elemental, as an impromptu tank when we need
Okay,
it.
that works.
It's working really well for us, and we're
That's
having
kinda cool.
You know what? We're having a good time.
That's what it's all about, man. It was kind of fun. I've only done one, but it was actually fun to be like in danger. You know what I mean? Like there was times when it was like, yo, we might die. Like wiping on heroics and scenarios is like a thing of the past. I don't do that anymore. That's not how Belschnickel rolls. So we actually wiped I think once on that scenario. So it was different. It was cool. I liked it. I mean, I'm a healer, so I queue up pretty fast for LFRs and everything else. But I haven't really benefited probably some DPS have on the scenario front. But it's cool, man. Any new content's good stuff. I even got a piece of gear. I didn't need it, but it was an epic, at the end. So it was cool.
You know what? As far as that gear goes, maybe for a tune you're trying to gear up, it might be cool. But I had a 516 chest drop out of that, which is cool.
Mhm.
It's an epic drop. But my 502 chest
Was
is
better.
actually better because it's got the gem slots on it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
It-
So I'm not going to use the 516.
Right. It'll be good to get your item level up, get you into LFRs and stuff or heroics or whatever you need. But if you're raiding, none of that stuff's going to be an upgrade for you. Don't expect to get upgrades if you're raiding out of that. I would say.
But if you're gearing up another tune,
Yeah.
an alt,
No doubt. No
it's
doubt.
fantastic. You do the regular scenarios to get those pieces,
Mhm.
and then you get the heroic scenarios to get the better ones. I think it's great. I love it.
It's all good, man.
It's-
More loot.
5.3 has been good for us, I
I
think.
like it. So what else have you been up to? Been doing your LFRs and stuff, getting that stuff done, or what?
You know what? I've only been doing LFR Throne of Thunder 3 and Throne of Thunder 4
Mhm.
because there's something that I need from them for the legendary quest.
Okay.
Okay, and it only drops in those things. Now there's a bit of gear that I could get from the other LFRs, but you know what? I don't need it. With
Yeah.
all the 5.3 changes, I'm Valor capped really quickly.
Mhm.
I don't need to go through the headache of the other LFRs. I just do the 2 that I need to do, and I can work on an alt if I want to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's nuts. I rolled a holy pally. just to have one.
Just because you could, right?
Just because I could. And I'm liking this change. I'm liking the Valor. Oh, have you done the new quests?
No.
Where you get to go talk to Vol'jin.
Yeah, the one where you get the boots at the end? When you're climbing up
Yeah.
the slopes and stuff? Yeah, I did that. That was cool.
Okay. Oh, the slopes. No, okay, no spoilers. There's a big piece of lore at the very end of that quest line involving Shaw. And
But you know what I came to realize is in order for you to appreciate that lore, that's so awesome, you'd have to know the lore before that, which I didn't know. So for me, it meant nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
did you not know who that was?
I had no idea who that is.
Oh my goodness!
It was just some,
No, that was a really big reveal. That was a really big reveal.
If you're into the lore, it was. I was like, okay, cool.
I
Where's my loot?
Like, oh, I didn't expect that. I really liked it.
That's awesome. Hey, it's in there, man. If you're into the lore, that's awesome. I mean, for me, I was just like, okay, when is this going to be done? Where's my loot? Like, what's the deal? So.
Well, I needed the upgrade anyway. Mm-hmm. That was my last sub 500 piece, so I got the boots. That's great. And then I went in that long and tedious quest. That's the weekly quest.
I haven't done those.
Gather stuff. Okay, well, it's not as. Once you figure out how to do it, it's okay. Mm-hmm. But it's a whole bunch of Valor. It's
like 200, isn't it?
Excuse me?
It's like 200.
Something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So you get that, and you do a heroic scenario, and it just doesn't take but a few days. You're doing a couple of LFRs. Mm-hmm. You're going to get Valor capped.
Yeah.
Valor's capped without even trying in like 3 days. So, awesome.
That's good stuff,
good
man.
Change. Yeah.
So anyway, we got Raiders of the Lost Artichoke. We got KageofHell coming up. Really good interview. Guy was a lot of fun. And I don't know, you ready to get into that or what? How you feeling?
Let's go talk to Cage.
Let's do it, man. Let's get Cage going, and after that, we'll see you guys on the other side. And we got some big announcements for you guys later on, so we'll see you then. Here we got Raiders of the Lost Artichoke, KageofHell, coming at you. Yo, what's going on, converted peeps? We got KageofHell from Raiders of the Lost Artichoke in the house.
Yay!
What's up, my man, dude? Welcome to the show, dude. What's going on?
Guys, how you doing today?
Yo, man, I'm doing good, man. We've been having some technical difficulties today, man. I'm not used to that stuff, but
it's been a ride, let me tell you.
But we're here, man. We're doing it, and we're excited to have you on the show, man. Thanks for coming on, dude.
I think I remember Hawkeye telling you to wear your seatbelt today on Twitter.
Man, I just broke my
seatbelt when you interviewed me. So
this is true. I know this to be true because full disclosure, Cage and I talk quite a bit and mumble.
Oh.
So
okay. we do the talk.
Yeah, so I know a little bit more about Cage than sometimes I wish I did.
Wow, that's kind of scary actually. I don't know if
that's funny.
So
no,
Cage,
be scared.
Huh? Yo,
I said be scared.
Well, last episode, we were like, hey, next week we got KageofHell on the show, and Sal was like, yo, I'm scared, I'm nervous. I'm like, what's up, man? What do you emit that makes everybody afraid? What's the deal?
I think it's just because I'm a warlock. I kind of bring the evil side of everyone, out. So that could be the issue. I'm not sure. Sure, but maybe.
I think it depends on how many, beverages he's had this evening.
Oh, yes.
You feeling pretty good right now?
Sometimes you got to drink a couple pints before you get on the camera, just so
a couple pints. Nice.
Absolutely. I'm feeling good.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm on the Perrier this evening.
On the Perrier? Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm addicted to these little green cans.
That's Perrier in a can?
Yeah, it's Perrier in a can.
It's got to be a Texas thing. They don't have that here in Oregon.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Make that an advertisement.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Anyway.
So tell us, man, Raiders of the Lost Artichoke. What's the deal, man? What are you guys all about?
Well, let me tell you. We started off, I was looking for a raid team to join, and we're in a huge guild in CTR. Lots of people. And I just couldn't find the right team. So I was talking to a couple of people on Mumble, mainly Presto Jester and Red. We all know and love them. And we're like, hey, we should just put a team together ourselves. So we were looking around for different people and kind of getting our feels out. And we found a couple people. A couple people came in, a couple people didn't. Rubik's guy, also known as Tenderizer, he was like, hey, I want to join your team. I was like, hey, that sounds great. We found a tank, Hugh, who was amazing. It's just there every single time, always bringing the tank in, I have no idea what he does because I don't tank. I just pew pew pew. But absolutely, we had a couple other people come in and out. It's a regular raid team. You kind of find what fits, what doesn't. And we started off right before TOT started, so we started right back at the very end of Toes and towards the end of the spring. So we went through a couple of growing pains, kind of getting the team working out. Took us a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take, but the end result, we're very happy right now. We're working on Megara.
Oh, wow. Okay, so you guys are pretty
Absolutely.
good. Yeah.
Doing okay. We really want to push a little harder. Come 5.4, we really want to be pushing more towards getting that content done as fast as we can so we can actually be working on heroic content. That's actually kind of where the majority of us want to be at the end of this expansion.
Now, you guys raiding 3 nights a week, 2 nights a week? What's your schedule like?
We are currently raiding 2 nights a week, Wednesday and Thursday from 6 to 9 server. We actually stream all of our raids as well.
Oh.
Absolutely. If you wanted to see our stream, you can actually go to our website, raidersoftheLostArtichoke.com, and you can actually see different perspectives.
Wait. You guys have a website?
Artichoke.
We do have a website.
Oh, you guys are real, man.
Yeah, we put all our kill pictures on there with our group.
Okay.
We have a stream where not only do I stream, but we get a stream from Red and Presto. So you can have 3 different views of our raid at any given time.
That's pretty hot, man. I like that.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Plus we give a little diary inputs and updates, how everything's doing. And we're going to have more gallery pictures. Stuff in the future. We're always trying to improve on our website as well.
That's sweet, man.
Absolutely. I enjoy it.
I think you guys are one of the first teams that had their own site that we've talked to.
I'm not sure.
Like
I'm not
their
sure.
own dedicated website, I think.
I'm kind of known for pipping my own stuff. So if I have anything to promote, I'm going to tell you all about it. So.
Dude, that's all right, man. That's all right. It's all good.
It's kind of an in-running joke on Mumble.
Making your own website makes so much sense.
Oh,
the forums at CTR are really useful, especially for finding like other members of your team, like recruiting and stuff. But once you have a solid team, there's things that you can do that should just, be. I'm sorry. There's a dog barking in my ear right now. There's things that you could do, like your own forums and have your own topics.
Absolutely.
Figure out like your own bank. That's a good idea.
Well, we actually still use the CTR forums for our forums because we want everyone to be able to have access to our information. Mm-hmm. If we have a strat, we want to share that with the rest of the guild. I mean, we're in what is it? Are we on 7 or 6? Is it 6 or 7 co-guilds now?
I think it's 6.
6, yeah. We have a lot of co-guilds, so we want to make sure everyone has access to our information, and they don't have to go just to a dedicated site. They can actually go to the forum, and then our website is again, it's kind of a for us kind of thing, but we want to share it with everyone, so everyone can get an idea and kind of see firsthand what other teams are doing from a different perspective.
Sure.
Now, I'm about to put you on the spot, man. Can you name all the guys on your raid team?
I can.
Or gals.
I can. Are you ready?
What's up, man? Lay it on me.
Absolutely. We got Artorius.
Okay. Wait. Are you looking down? You better not be looking down.
No, Artorius
Look at me right here, man. Right here.
We got our Mage Grey Malkin.
Okay.
We have High Heels, who's our Shaman healer. We actually just brought him in recently.
Okay.
And he's doing amazing. He got all his gear. He's doing a great job. Mm-hmm. We have our Prot Pally Hugh.
Okay.
And he's phenomenal. We love him. We have a brand new member that just joined us just this week. His name is Karn Punch. He's a monk.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. He's going to be bringing the monkey deeps. Really excited about that. We have Presto Jester, who's healing on his monk. Presto Jester. We have Red. Her tune, Red Ivy, is on her druid. Okay. Giving some amazing heals. We have Tenderizer, also known as Rubik's Guy. That's and he does, he is a elemental shaman, and he does this. Yeah, he's doing upwards of mid-hundreds in DPS. He's a bad boy on the Ellie shaman. Let me tell you.
I'm not doing.
We have Leo, the Leonidas. He's our new tank. He's a new druid tank that we've been using for a couple weeks now, and he's doing a great job. And of course, we have KageofHell, the Warlock.
KageofHell. Now, how'd you come up with that name, dude? Like, what's up with the Cage?
I've been using Cage. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I actually used to be a Los Angeles musician
Oh,
back in the '90s, I used to play bass out in LA,
Okay.
and I didn't want to use my last name on stage because my last name is Bell. It's kind of put itself out there. It's kind of like it's not a real big rock star name, and at the time it was the '90s. It was cool to put K in front of words, and it just
Totally.
right? Wasn't it? It was, right? It was cool.
That was good. That's good. Okay. Corn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I always liked. I was a video game player, and I'll be honest with you, I was a big Johnny Cage fan from Mortal Kombat. So
I was thinking Johnny
Yes,
Cage.
Johnny Cage, man.
that's
Yeah.
that's where I got the last name Cage from. So I used to use Steve Cage as a stage name, and
Okay.
then I just converted that over when I started gaming back in the late '90s, and then when I made my Warlock, I kind of actually all my tunes are named Cage, and they're of something. So KageofHell. I have a DK called Cage of Death. I have my Pally is Cage of Light. So all of them have kind of a theme. My Warlock, of course, is my first tune. I love my Warlock more than any other tune I have. It is Cage of Hell. He is just an evil son of a gun.
That's awesome.
So-
That's cool. I like the theme, man. I do. I like that.
Yeah. We all have to have some kind of theme, right?
That's right.
We
man.
all can't have tickle, tickle, tickle.
Yo, just keeping it tickly, baby. Tickle Nation, man.
Look at Sal. Look at her grimace.
Yikes.
The other day I was in guild chat and I was like, "Yo, Sal doesn't know this yet, but when we get to BlizzCon, I don't care if I'm coming up behind her or somewhere. I'm gonna tickle Sal. That's the first thing I'm gonna do." And they're like, "Yo, prepare to get hit." I
Are
was
you
like,
guys both going to BlizzCon?
Yeah, man, we're going, dude. You're not
Yeah.
gonna go?
I see you there.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be
Oh,
sweet.
absolutely.
No doubt,
Absolutely.
man.
But you
Come
know,
take it away from
the
me.
BlizzCon really just isn't that big a deal.
Yeah.
No, not at all. There's only going to be, over 200
He didn't
CPR?
watch. He must not have watched the episode. That's messed
Yeah.
up, Cage. Did you watch episode? What was it? 5?
That's five. Is this 7 or 6 right now?
This is
7. Right?
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, that's the one where you guys had, who was the guest? trying to remember.
That was
Sylvanas.
Couple
Sylvanas.
pints. Couple
Sylvanas.
pints, people. Couple
Sylvanas.
pints.
That was
Sylvanas, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I watched it. A couple of days ago, actually.
Yeah, no,
Kinda.
yeah, we're going out there, man. We're excited, dude. I can't wait. It's so far
Oh.
away, man. It's like you don't even want to think about it too much because it's just like
I need to book
Working.
my plane ticket. I haven't done that
Like a 2-hour
yet.
flight.
I'm holding out, man. I figure why give the airlines my money out so early? The prices aren't going to go down that much or up.
Well, I'm not going to pimp any particular airline because they don't pay me. But a certain Western of Southwestern style airplane company is like $300 for me round trip. So
What do you work for Southwest, man?
no, I just said I'm not pimping anybody. The heck? I'm just giving you a clue as to what I'm doing. So maybe you can look into it as well.
Yeah.
So just don't be fat on Southwest because they'll make you buy 2 seats.
That'd be messed up, man.
They will,
Yeah.
won't they?
That's
Yeah,
kind
they
of, that's
will.
kind of foul, man. Like,
That's Kevin Smith.
so hey, listen, man. Anything else you want to tell us about your team, man? About how you guys roll? What makes your team special, different than everybody else?
Well, one thing is that we have Red, and Red just got into the officer pool recently. I don't know if you guys heard or not. She got promoted.
It's useful to have an officer on your team. I'll tell you that right
It's
now.
full to have. Let me tell you, when we need to put someone on the right guild, it's really easy. I have a little anecdote, real
Okay.
quick.
What's up?
Wonderful.
I switched over to Destruction about 5 weeks ago. Still trying to get the hang of it at the time. So Red decided she was going to look for outside help, kind of ask if I can improve my DPS. So she called me on my phone. She's like, hey, you need to go to Mumble right now. I need to talk to you. I get on there, and since she's an officer, she can pull people down the Mumble chat wherever she wants to. She pulls me down the officer chat. And who's sitting in officer chat hanging out with her? Solar Flare. Solar Flare's like, Cage, I'm going to help you fix your DPS. And I'm like,
They had an intervention. They had a Cage DPS intervention.
and I'm like, wait, whoa.
I don't have a problem. I swear.
If you would have told me 5 months ago that Solar Flare was going to tell me how to fix my DPS, I would have been like, you're kind of nuts. But that's the guild we all hang out in now. It's amazing.
How
This
long
is-
has he had his warlock?
Oh, I don't know. What? Like, a couple weeks?
That almost doesn't even matter, though.
Guy,
The guy has like
guy-
30 90s. You know what I mean?
He's-
Like,
he's
Yeah,
a
about
DPS
30.
genius, let me tell you.
Yeah, and
Right.
he's always around too.
Yes. That's a great thing about being a CTR. There's always somebody around to help you, no matter what you need, if you ask for it or not.
That's
Yeah,
that's
whether you want
totally
it or not,
true.
you're
No matter
getting
what
help.
spec you play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, honestly, there's always people to be able to ask stuff of.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they're always around.
Absolutely.
24 hours too, because of how international our group is.
Well, we get all the Australians, and let me tell you, the Aussies can be they're a little on the
Crass?
on the crass side. Yeah, they can be a little upfront
About to
with
start
you.
offending
That's
the
just how
Australians.
they are.
So if you're in the mumble at 3:00 in the morning, I'd have earmuffs on your kids. I'm telling you. Not that they're cursing, but they can get a little Australian on you.
No, honey, I'd say the same thing about Cage.
At 3 in the morning.
What was it like last weekend? You know what? It was like 7 in the in the evening when you came online. Like, I just saw Star Trek.
Oh man.
A margarita pitcher.
That was Friday. That was just last Friday. Absolutely, that was fun. It's a good movie. Good times.
You actually remember the movie?
I do remember the movie. No, we didn't have the pictures till after the movie was over. So
Nice.
it was good stuff.
Well, listen, man. You got any last shout-outs, man? It's been great having you on, dude. You're awesome. Any
Shout out to
shout-outs
everyone
for
in
me?
CTR. You know, I appreciate everyone that's been here.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys want, you can follow me at KageofHell
Okay.
on Twitter. And then you can just go ahead and join our website on RaidersLostArtichoke.com, kind of hang out. And if you want to find me in Mumble, I'm always there.
Are you guys doing any recruiting right now for your team? You guys full? Looking for
Right now we're
backups?
full.
Okay.
Right now we're full, but we're actually looking for alts for people. You know, whenever somebody needs some time off.
Okay.
So if you guys want, we also have a recruitment page over on the website as well. You can go there and fill out a quick application. That way we have it on file. If you just kind of give us interest over like Whisper or Mumble, we're not gonna have
work.
that. No.
Like, hey man, I'm busy farming.
Right.
Yeah.
Or
Absolutely.
scenarioing.
And if anyone has any questions, they can always get a hold of me in game as well. Just go and whisper me, KageofHell. I'm always on.
Sweet.
So
I have a question.
yes.
Can you do the gnome dance?
Can I do the gnome dance
Can you do the gnome dance?
right here?
Dude, you're gonna
Right-
break
right
out
here.
the gnome dance live, dude?
The gnome dance.
Oh wow, this is big. This is big. This is big. If you're listening to this on iTunes, you gotta tune in and watch this. It's gonna happen. This is about to happen.
See, he's got a gnome warlock. Yes.
Nice, nice. You saw it here first on the Converted Podcast, baby. We're gonna have our own like dance competition, man. We're gonna have our own dance competition. That's awesome.
I'm sorry.
Nah, dude, that's pimp, man. I like that.
All right, guys.
That's
Thank
awesome.
Thank you so much for having me on. It was a great time.
Dude, thanks for coming on, man. You're awesome. Great time. I'll look for you in game.
Absolutely.
And dude, Raiders lost Artichoke, man. You guys are lucky, man. This guy's bringing it. That's awesome.
Bye, guys.
Thanks,
All
Cage.
right, man. Take it easy, Cage.
Talk to you
Thanks for
later.
coming on, man.
Thank you, Cage.
Yo, Cage is the man. Yo, he broke out the dance. Listen, I'm saying it right here, right now. If you're coming on the Converted Podcast, get your dance shoes ready, man. You got to bring it. You got to bring it, man. You raised the bar. I love that.
What a good sport.
That was
He
awesome.
had no idea. He had no idea I was going to do that.
So where did that come from, man? What is that all about? The gnome dance? What's the deal?
Well, I mean, it's the gnome dance. His character's a
I don't know,
gnome,
but where'd that come from? Hey, can you do the gnome dance for me? What is this? I'm missing out here.
he asked me to follow him to the Blue Recluse one night.
Ooh, sounds scandalous.
To the basement.
Oh,
And he was down there wearing nothing but his helm and a little dangly belt.
bring a
looking a bit
little
rude. Looking a bit rude and doing the gnome dance for me. He wanted my Draenei character to dance with him, and
yeah, why not?
I just sicked my elemental on him. I think I've got photos of that night, so
That's awesome.
I'll need to share. But yeah, Blue Recluse could get a little bit wild.
It's all good, man. It's all good, you know. Yo, so what's going on? You and I were talking earlier about the attendance issues. What's happening right now with the attendance boss with a lot of the teams in our guild? Can you break that down for me?
You know, I'm going through the forums and I'm looking at all kinds of things, looking at all kinds of people giving different stories. But the fact is, it is summertime, and all of our teams are up against the same boss, the attendance boss. People are going to Little League games. People are going to camp. People are going to church picnics. People are going on vacation. My head DPS right now is traveling Japan.
Wow. Okay.
So we can't have. Well, he lives in Japan, but we can't have him for like 3 weeks.
He just happens to live in Japan. Yeah.
And that's a big deal to us,
Yeah.
right?
Oh yeah.
But we got to continue. We got to press forward, and this is something that's not going away.
Well, it happens every year. I mean, the summertime
Sure.
comes every year.
Well, this is the first summer for our CTR groups, and the first summer for these for these teams.
But luckily, our guild has like 1 billion people in it. So I mean, if that's happening, um, there's people to pull from. Assuming it's just a temporary thing for somebody. If they're going on vacation or something like that, like if people just aren't showing up and have no reason why, it's a different story. But if people have like vacations and stuff coming up, you got a huge pool to pull from. There's people in and looking for group all the time saying, "Hey, DPS looking for a tot or whatever."
That's great, but if you can do it beforehand, that's even better. Now, the key here is communication and telling the people you're not going to be there and having someone in charge of finding a replacement. Or you could find a replacement for yourself. Now, you might know people that are on other teams, but maybe they have alts, maybe they're bringing on different content. Who knows?
Well, no, letting your raid leader know that you're not going to be there is very important, obviously, because I know with my team, I put out the invites. And if you're not going to make it, just decline it or whatever, tentative, and kind of let me know what's happening. But I like to know a couple days in advance so I can find somebody. I hate waiting until raid night and being like, oh, shoot, we need another DPS, we need another healer. Oh, yeah, we're supposed to be raiding in 2 minutes. I hate that. I want to know in advance so I can have that spot filled so we can leave on time and get as much stuff done as we can. So, that's the big thing. Don't be no-showing. Don't be no-showing on your teams. That's a fact.
I don't know if people are no-showing. Maybe some people are, but raid leaders got to be prepared. Have those alts ready to go. Have some kind of backup plan. If you get a 10-man team and only 6 people shows up, you don't have any tanks or something. Maybe there's something else you can do.
Well,
maybe there's something else you can do.
Yeah, luckily the guild's big enough, but the raid leader can only do so much. If I think my 10 guys are showing up and it's raid time and only 6 show up, well, first of all, you got a problem if only 6 are showing up out of your 10. But if people aren't letting you know, I'm not going to call on backups when I'm expecting everyone to be there. You know what I'm saying? So people got to let people know if they're not going to be there. That's the bottom line. For my teams anyway, or for anybody that ever raided with me before, you got to communicate if you're not going to be there. That's the key.
Well, my team has 25 people, and what 25 people, and we are going to have a what we're going to have a bunch of people gone. We're going to have a bunch of people gone this week, as a matter of fact.
Now, do you guys call? Are you guys calling raids if you don't have enough, or are you just plugging in and filling?
Well, we're going to fill in, but the thing is, these people have told us already that they're not going to be there. Some of them have told us weeks in advance that they can't be there, and then we send out the invite, and people accept it or decline it or whatever. So we do know. We do know that we need to replace a tank or replace a DPS on any given night. We have a healer. Do you know that Megacode is healing for us now? That's kind of awesome.
That's kind of a big deal.
Yeah, well, he's healing on his other holy pally, Megan Code.
That's awesome.
And
that's awesome.
Last week he was receiving an award, and he had to go to a ceremony.
Really?
And it was something. It was a big deal for him, right? So he couldn't be there. Well, we knew a week in advance, or at least a couple of days in advance, it wasn't going to be there. So Copperbolt, the person who deals with that kind of thing, found someone else, and she found someone else before the day of.
It's communication, man. That's the key. You got to communicate with people so people know what's up.
Yeah, and understanding. Understanding that this is going to happen, and just go in knowing, oh, you know what, this past week my team we did fantastic. I think we 3-shot Horadon on progression.
Okay,
seriously,
that's pretty solid.
Like really good. But the week before we had trouble clearing toes, which is really odd for us. But when you looked at our roster and who was on there, we had a really different team because of all the people that couldn't be there 2 weeks ago. And, we got down about it. It was kind of weird. It's like, this is something that's supposed to be easy for us. But if you look, so we had, 6 different people there. And that's a big hunk. And that stuff's just going to happen for the next few months.
Well, vacations come up, man. Real life is out, takes precedent, obviously. Just communicate with your people. If you're not going to make a raid, just let your raid leader know. And just communicate so that, because people's time is on the line. When you're not showing up for raids, you're disrespecting people's time, man. That ain't cool.
Yeah, that's not happening to us.
Yeah.
But communication and understanding
definitely
is key, I think.
Cool.
Yeah.
So what else? We got some announcements coming up, man. We got some big stuff happening with our show. You want to break some of that down, or you want me to get into it a little bit? What do you think?
Well, the first thing, so we finally have a website.
Yes.
convertedpodcast.com, and you're going to be able to find all the stuff from this podcast, all the videos, all the everything at one site. Now, we're still going to have forums. In fact, the forums that we're going to use is from the Signals Media. But hopefully we can start using those a little bit more. It'll be easier once we have that website.
Yeah, it's going to
So
have...
it's up now, as a matter of fact.
And if you want to be on the show, contact us through the website, because I got a form on there. So you can fill that out. It sends it automatically to our email, and we can kind of keep it more organized that way. So if you're wanting to be on the show as an interview or anything like that, just go through the website if you can. You don't have to email us directly anymore. You can use our website and do it that way. It's going to be a lot easier for us to manage. On the website, you're going to have a Google Calendar. So you're going to see on the bottom what all the events are coming up. So you'll be able to see all the interviews we got coming up, when they're happening. You're gonna have links to some other stuff, and it's gonna be really cool. It's we're having a good time with it, so definitely check it out. Convertedpodcast.com, and we'll hope to see you guys there. We're gonna have a bunch of cool stuff there, so check it out. Also,
I'm hoping it's going to make it easier for you guys to contact us.
Also, iTunes now, you're going to be able to go back and download all the older episodes if you missed some. I'm in the process of moving everything to a different place, and now we have a lot more storage. So we're going to have all the episodes archived on there. So you can go back and listen to episode 1 with Teak all the way through Solar Flare and everyone all the way up to this one. So we're going to have
important.
a lot more space.
I get asked about that all the time.
Yeah, so we're making
finally,
things better. We're making things better. We're getting stuff going. I'm finally getting rid of this headset. I got a new mic coming, which is going to be good. So that should be here by next
I'm
episode.
jelly.
Yeah, man. This headset sometimes drives me crazy. Post-production, just trying to level things out. So that'll be good. So we're trying to make things better for you guys, for your listening pleasure and viewing pleasure. Big thing too is our next guest. It's kind of a big deal, man. We got who do we got coming, man? I'll let you lay it on him. Lay it on him thick, man. Who do we got coming next episode?
We have someone that everybody loves. And perhaps he'll be in his robe.
Yes.
If
We got,
you know what I'm saying.
The Coltrane, man. He's coming on next episode. We're going to have a good time with him. We're going to break stuff down. If you got questions for Coltrane you want us to ask, email the show, man.
Yeah.
Convertedpodcast@gmail.com. You can go through the website. Do it that way.
Tweet us.
And, we haven't even talked about this, Sal and I might be crazy for saying this, but we might have a spot for someone to come on and actually talk to him himself. We might be able to work that out. This is totally just me being crazy. I'm freeing it right now.
Ooh.
But we might have a spot for you to come on and ask him some questions yourself if that's something that you guys want to do.
That would be fun.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah,
I mean, why not?
I
Come
think
on. So email us, convertedpodcast@gmail.com. Go through the website, convertedpodcast.com, and we'll see if we can make that happen. Hit us up on Twitter, @BelschnickelCTR, @Summer_Sal.
Summer_Sal.
Don't let me mess up your Twitter, man. Don't let me mess that up. So there's big stuff happening. So we got the website, we got Coltrane coming up, and there's a new thing where Sal and I are in the process of setting up for the show. Because the thing about the show right now is we like the way it's going, but we're really only getting to interact with 2 of you guys every month. The raid leaders of the different teams. We want to get more people involved because this is your show. So
Yeah.
what I'm thinking and what Sal's thinking is we want to kind of set up some kind of a round table discussion towards the beginning of each show, where we have 5, 6, 7 of you guys come on in Skype and kind of just go over a couple different topics. We're going to let you guys know, if you're interested, what those topics are in advance, so you can kind of prepare what you'd say. But we're thinking about having like the beginning of the show, after Sal and I have kind of talked about some things, be a section where we can get you guys to come on and just talk with us and to each other, and kind of just a loose round table, kind of like the View kind of discussion, and kind of bring up some different topics and see whatever. Not so much the View, but you know what I'm saying. Like just kind of.
I'll be Star Jones.
Yeah, I'll be Whoopi. No, no, but I'm saying like just kind of like have a discussion about different topics. So I think that'll be fun. Let us know what you guys think. If that's a good idea and you like that idea, let us know on Twitter. Email us. Let us know, because if that's the case, we'll get you guys a Skype invites and you can come on the show and you can just hang out, and see what's up. So a lot of big stuff happened. We're excited. We're having a great time, and we're getting great feedback from you guys, and that's just keeping us going. So thanks again for that as well.
You know what else we have? We've got some guild announcements.
What's up? Lay it on me.
Well, first of all, there's a BlizzCon planning committee going on. There's still people are signing up.
Okay.
I'm guessing stuff's going to be happening with that as soon as Zug gets back from Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, have you seen his tweets about Italy?
Yeah, no doubt, man. Those good pictures.
Oh, he is loving life.
Mm-hmm. It's a good time, man. We've been there. It's Italy. If you've never been to Italy, put it on your bucket list. It's a fantastic vacation. You got to make that happen if you can. So I'm glad he's having a good time. That's awesome.
Did you know that there's going to be a guild cleanup happening on Friday, May 31st.
Okay, I've heard about it. I didn't know when it was. So that's happening this Friday coming up?
It's happening this Friday.
Okay.
What's going on is, excuse me, if you haven't been, if your toon hasn't been active for the past 2 months, and 2 months is a long time for a toon to be inactive, it's going to be removed from Guild. Now, it's not removed from the Guild forever. You can get it back in, but we need to keep things cleaned up. We need room for new members, and toons that you're not using are going to be kicked out.
It's mainly alts. It's people's alts, right? I mean,
it's people's alts.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. Yeah. So be prepared for that. And if you see a whole bunch of people leaving the guild, getting kicked out of the guild, go, don't freak out.
What did I do?
No one did anything wrong. Okay, it's not against the rules not to sign in for 2 months. It's just
every day.
We're cleaning it up, and that's all there is to it.
All right, that's cool. No, that'll work out.
There's a forum. There's a thread in the forum for regional guild meetups.
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, and people are starting to plan meetups for the summer. The summertime's the best time for meetups because there's so much you could do in the summer, right? So my advice about a guild meetup is to stop talking about wanting one and just doing it.
Make it happen.
Just say, hey guys, you know what? There's this place we can meet at this time. Come on in. And, regional, obviously. You don't want people driving too far.
Can you drive 10 hours to my house to meet up?
Just do it.
Yeah. No.
Do you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and say it right now. There's been a lot of talk about a Texas meetup. I'm from Texas. I'm near Dallas. There's going to be a Texas meetup. And I have talked to several people about getting this done. Nothing is set in stone yet, but
make it
get
happen,
ready
Sal.
for it. I've been talking to Sushi. I've been talking to St. Jim. I've been talking to Store. I've been talking to Red. And other people. We're going to do it. I'm going to put it out there right now. And you know what? I'm just going to make it happen. We are just going to make it happen.
On that note, well, listen, man, I'm in Florida. I'm near Disney, man. Let's do this, man. You want to hook up in Florida and Disney, hang out for a little bit? Let me know, man. We'll get the Belschnickel on. You know what I'm saying?
That's amazing.
Yo.
Or even just going to the beach might be fun.
Where I live right now, it's about 5 minutes from the beach. I can be in Disney in about 2 hours. Busch Gardens in an hour and a half. So if you guys are in Florida and you want to hook up, man, let me know. Give me about a month notice, and we'll make it happen. You know, Miami's not that far away. It's all good. It's always summer in Florida.
What a lot of people don't understand is that it's easy to plan these. Yeah, there's some logistics involved, but you don't have to be Zug to plan a party. You don't have to be a raid team liaison to plan something. You don't have to be an event planner to plan something.
No, man, just get together with some friends. Yeah.
If you build it, they will come. So
cool.
I want to see some more guild meetups happening, some regional meetups. And I'm going to tell you right now, Texans, get ready. We're going to hear something really soon.
All right, cool. Good deal.
So,
anything else, Sal? You got anything else for the people listening and watching? What's up? We good?
Well, you know what? Teak and Lou couldn't be with us tonight about the raid awareness. And raid awareness is something I think is important because this is a raid guild. It's a podcast about a raid guild. So I'm going to go ahead and do that if that's okay.
That's all right, man. Break it down. You're filling in for Lou and for Teak. Yeah. And actually, we also got, I don't know if people know, we have another raid team liaison.
There's a third one now.
Yes, there is.
You gonna tell him who it is?
I have no idea. No, it's Remedies.
It's Remedies.
she kills you. You don't know who I am? No, yeah. It's Remedies. So you'll either see Remedies, Lou, or Teak. And we couldn't get them today, but they should be here in the future. So we look forward to having one of them on in future episodes. So break it down, Sal.
Run through this really quickly, right? And the way people got this information to us was through the thread on the forums. Okay, and this gets wiped out every week. And then every week people add stuff to it. So let's just do it. The casuals have now downed heroic Jinrock. Okay. So they've done everything on normal and now have heroic Jinrock on farm, basically. Brood Awakening are now 3 of 12 in TOT. The Mental Maniacs down Tortos as Sarkastard slept through the raid, apparently. Okay, get off my lawn and pass the Geritol. Team Brouhaha has beat Council and Tortos. Raised by Murloc has down Tortos, and they have a lovely recipe for turtle etouffee on the forums. Project Failure downed Jikun, Darumu, and Primordius. Dark Animus is on their radar, and Lei Shen is cowering in the corner. Rolling Thunder is now completely done with Tier 14. Good for you for not leaving that behind. It is now 2 of 2 in TOT. Convert to Beer is now 6 of 12. That is awesome. Bonus Rolls for Gold, 3 of 12. That's a great name. I love all these like newer groups that are popping
awesome.
up.
There's a lot of new teams on there.
You know, every week we've got more teams.
There's probably over 50 teams now. There's got to be over 50 teams.
It's over 40.
That's awesome.
I know that. It's amazing. Okay, Exalted with Repair Bots keeps wiping on the Attendance boss. I know how you feel, honey. And they are looking for some new DPS.
Okay.
So if you're looking for a team, all you guys are saying, I can't find a team. Exalted with Repair Bots, looking for DPS. Over Easy, who was on Sylvanas just a couple weeks ago, you know what? They are 12. Sorry, they're 11 out of 12.
Wow.
11 out of 12. And they are in a race with Stack for Pound, who are also 11 out of 12. Who is going to have the next Lei Shen kill in our guild? I don't know, but that's kind of exciting.
That is awesome. That's cool, man. Those guys they're way out there, man. That's 11 of 12
How's your team doing?
11 of 12 is so far in the distance I can barely see it. No, we're working on console. We're a one night a week raid team. You know, we got 3 hours to go at it. We went through everything. We did all tier 14. So we're working on console. You know, and we'll get them down probably this week, and then start working on Tortos and stuff. So we're doing pretty good, man. Our team is solid. My team is good.
Yeah.
We learn fights quick and we get stuff down. So I'm not worried about us, man. We're on schedule. We're doing well.
Cool.
My guys are
Salad
awesome.
Senate doing well too. We are 2 of 12. We just went into TOT last week and just flicked over a couple of bosses, started working on Tortos. Cool.
Nice. Good job.
Yeah.
Well, hey, listen, man. iTunes and YouTube. Shoutouts. And then we're going to get out of here.
Okay, well, you have YouTube, I
Yes.
hope, but iTunes, let me just go for iTunes. I've got Kuta79 says that you and I are fun and friendly.
Hey, that's good.
Thank you.
Nothing like a little fun and friendly. I like it. Good stuff. Thank you. Thank you for the 5-star review. On YouTube, we've got Zach Polak, Michael Gibson,
Yeah?
Fancy Feathered Feet, which is rice and sauce. I love me some rice and sauce. So
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
Uh-huh.
Chadrick, Arthur, Wow Remedies, the new liaison,
Yeah.
Secret Silence, which is Lou, and Dance DJ 2K. Nice. And we also have the Warcraft family CTR, who we mentioned last week.
Yeah.
He dropped us a line too. So thanks
Cool.
again for checking us out on YouTube. You know, we love the participation, guys. Make sure you're going to the website, guys. We spent some time putting that together for you guys, so make sure you check it out. It's all set. It's ready to go. So check that out, guys, and let us know what you think on Twitter. Where can they find you, Sal, on Twitter? People who are not watching.
I am Summer_Sal on Twitter.
Okay. I am Belschnickel CTR, and we hope to see you guys there, man. Twitter is blowing up, man. We're having a good time there. Everybody's Twitter. If you're not on Twitter and you're in this guild, you're making a big mistake, man. Twitter, everyone's in there, you know, and it's fun. And everyone's having conversations and stuff. It's a good deal, so make sure you're checking that out.
Oh, I forgot something. You know, when I was talking about Megacode the other day,
Yeah.
he has interviewed Method's Holy Paladin.
Okay.
And
Wow.
he has posted it at healingspec.com. I can't believe I forgot to put that in the notes. Okay, it's on iTunes and Stitchers and it's at healingspec.com. It's a big deal. It's a big interview, and you're going to want to check it out.
Awesome. Yeah,
So-
definitely.
Oh,
Holy
I
Paladins,
just
yeah,
slid
sweet.
that plug in there. Gosh.
No,
Okay.
no, that's good. That's good. Better late than never.
Oh, better
All right,
late
guys.
than not.
Well, that's pretty much it for episode 7, guys. We had a great time, and we look forward to hearing from you guys. We got Coltrane coming next, so be ready for that. And let us know if you guys want to come on the show at the beginning for the roundtable thing. If that's a good idea and you like it and you want to do that, let me know. Let us know in the email.
Tell
And
us who's interested.
yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. I think it's another way to get more people involved. We want to get as many of you guys involved in the show as possible. That's our goal. So we want to have fun with you guys and do our thing with you guys. So let us know, and we'll go from there. So that's it.
Yeah.
I got nothing else to say, really.
Guys, thanks for coming. We really appreciate you.
Thanks again, guys. We'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Be safe, and we'll see you guys in game. Peace.
All right, guys, I completely forgot to mention, number 1, you got to check out Press Y podcast. I just guested on it. It's amazing. It has remedies and Lycos. and Dunlop. You got to check it out. It's so much fun. Gives you all your achievement needs. And number 2, I'm over here at Karma Computers. They just built my rig, and they can build one for you as well. So if you guys have any questions or you're looking for a new rig and you don't want to wait 6 weeks through Buy Power or pay $2,000 through Doghouse, just let me know and I'll get you hooked up. You guys, thank you so much. Peace.
This podcast is a part of the Signals Media All-Star Network. For more information on this and other fine shows, go to signalsmedia.com. It's okay to stick our stuff in your ears. Really.